Hi everyone, my name is Mahima and I'm your buddy at Seekho. Today we're going to cover a very interesting topic, which is how to get into consulting right after your undergraduation. So a lot of you must be thinking that how can one get into consulting right after undergraduation, because I answered a lot of your questions asking that I am is MBA required to get into consulting, so on and so forth. So yes, it is possible to get into management consulting right after your undergraduation. You might not be able to get a front end role, but you can get a back end role. So for example, when Bain company comes to a lot of Delhi university colleges, it does not offer a front end role. They offer a back end role, like McKinsey, BCG, Bain have a back end office which you can be a part of, and they also come to a lot of colleges. But what to do when all of these companies do not come to your college, and what are the different ways of entering into management consulting is what we're going to cover today. So, first and foremost, I will be covering how to get into management consulting, or what are the entry points into consulting. So, in general, there are four entry points into consulting. After getting an undergraduate degree, that would be the first. Second would be that after you graduate from say MBA, that is a higher education, a post graduation, or you transition from an industry. So for example, if I was working in the finance industry and I work to say I want to shift to consulting, that's a third way of entering the consulting industry. And the third would be that you join as a senior person in that industry, so at a partner or a principal level. However, the vast majority of people who join consulting is through either undergraduation or after post graduation. Now, what happens about undergraduate hires, which we are going to cover today? So, after undergraduation, this is the second largest way of getting into a consulting firm, and it is larger for certain firms which tend to hire more of undergraduate talent. So, for example, Bain tends to hire more of undergraduate people as compared to McKinsey or BCG, and companies like Accenture or Deloitte, they also tend to hire large people from the cohort of undergraduate students. And there are a lot of other firms like Big Fours that they prefer hiring from this particular field. So what happens is that once you join the industry, or you want to get into consulting industry as an undergraduate, there are certain things that you need to take care of. If your target is to get into, say, management consulting, if you want to get there after undergraduation, which with a 0 years of experience, the position that you would be followed or offered would be that of an analyst or an associate. However, if you join these firms after graduation, you might get into a role of consultant or associate. This is completely dependent from company to company and is not final.